Hello everyone! First, I want to show you my experimental punch card. And here is the usual start line, and only these 10 diagonally punched holes are important for that design. Here, I intentionally did not punch anything, but I marked it for you to see where the increase would go. And the line on the row 22 will help you to visualize the place to start your increase, but you would not need it after you understand the method. On the right side of the punch card is a place where you can put any suitable plain lace design from catalogs which is small enough to fit the place. And I repeat that only these diagonal holes are important. It starts from the bottom of the card and ends almost in the middle of the card. So I already inserted a different card, and here is the trick. In the manual instruction, you start your knitting from left to the right, but in this case, we will start from the right to the left. Later I will tell you why. I already inserted the card. The carriage is on the right and set the usual way to begin plain lace knitting. I knit the first row. Release the punch card, push the side arms to the back and knit 2 rows. And here you can see a loop formed on the needle. If you would follow the official instruction, the first needle will have a stitch and the yarn over the needle will be formed on the second needle. But we need the loop on the first needle because it will allow you to drop the loop securely from the needle. Now, uh, so I knit next 2 rows and I move my weight very often here, every 2 rows practically, and again drop the loop and knit 2 rows, and again drop the loop, knit the row, and repeat this process until you reach almost the middle. And the last 2 rows. And here you will see that instead of the loop, the stitch formed. And as soon as you see the stitch on the card, you will reach the row number 22. But you see the stitch, you cannot drop it, and you start your increase from this place. Move needles to the working position one by one. And here at the lower part, what you already knitted, you see that stitch is kind of elongated. You can take a crochet hook and make them smaller and lift it up and put the stitch on the needle. And continue increasing carefully, moving your weight. So all stitches will be knitted properly. move the needle to the front and knit two rows. Move needle to the working position and knit two rows. And continue doing it until you reach the needle number 12. You drop the stitch and continue decreasing your knitting. Again, one by one, every two rows. Move your needles back, drop the stitch, and two rows, and drop the stitch, and make two rows. And here you see the whole process without me talking too much. Move your weight and start increasing when you see the stitch instead of the loop. And continue doing, moving your needles in a working position. Continue your knitting. Be careful with your right side. As you see, I don't have the orange little button come on the right because we're constantly moving needles on the right. So you're just making sure all stitches are knitted here properly. And you move your weight. Hold your knitting a little bit with your fingers. Move your weights every two rows. Increase and decrease. Very simple. And very fast. I knitted 2 yards of lace in literally 30 minutes. If you have any question, so contact me. I will try to explain more. My video actually was a little bit longer, 6 minutes longer, but YouTube didn't want to download my video and all, so I have to. You see my cuts here. I tried my best. I think it's understandable. So, do your own design. Create something different. You can make zigzags a little bit shorter if you wish. And enjoy your knitting. Have a good day. Goodbye, everybody.